Hello.
Hi, welcome to ИнстаФорекс TV channel. The economic news will be presented by us, Ekaterina Stikhina
and Tahmina Salomova.
You are watching the overview of the currency and commodity markets for last week.
What events were unfolding on Forex trading floors?
The US dollar was advancing against other majors on Friday.
And what aroused the bullish sentiment among investors?
It was high expectations for a soon funds rate hike by the Federal Reserve. Chances of a soon interest rate increase were unchanged by the Thursday comments of San Francisco Fed President John Williams, who spoke in favor of monetary tightening in September, pointing to the strong inner economy that gained momentum. Besides, last week some other FOMC officials supported a rate hike in September. The US dollar index, which measures the greenback strength against a basket of 6 major currencies, rose to the mark of 94.48 on Friday. Nevertheless, the index closed the week in the red, losing 1.25%. July's FOMC meeting minutes unveiled last Wednesday showed a split between the officials over the timing of the interest rate increase. Meanwhile, the euro slid to 1.1323 levels from the 8-week high of 1.1365 during the Friday session. Still, the single European currency managed to gain 1.5% against the US dollar throughout the week. The pound sterling ended the week at 1.3076. Over the week, the pound aided 1.2% against the greenback on the back of fading concerns over Brexit consequences for Britain's economy. The British currency jumped to 1.3184 levels in the wake of better-than-expected reports on retail sales, employment and inflation for July. The market considers the data a sign that the UK's economy remains stable after the war to leave the European Union.
Thank you for the currency review, Tahmina.
You are welcome, Ekaterina. What sentiment prevailed among commodity investors?
Crude oil prices rose last week.
What supported prices?
The investors were betting on prices growth due to speculations that major oil producers, led by Saudi Arabia and Russia, would be able to strike a deal on a production freeze. On Friday, oil futures advanced a seventh straight session. It should be noted that crude futures lost some ground after a report showed an increase in the number of oil rigs in the United States during the 8th week in a row. At the London Exchange, Brent crude futures for delivery in October reached a peak of $51.22 a barrel and then pulled back a little to settle at 50.88. Over the week, Brent futures added 8.32%. This was the best weekly dynamic since the beginning of April. On the New York Mercantile Exchange, the WTI futures for September delivery closed at $48.52 a barrel on Friday. For the week, prices jumped by 9.06%, showing the biggest weekly gain in 5 months. At the same time, the gold market closed in the deep red due to the US dollar rally and hopes that the next interest rate hike in the United States would take place before the end of this year. On COMEX, December gold futures fell by $11 to settle at $1,346.20 per 3 ounce on Friday. The yellow metal is always sensitive to increases in the US dollar exchange rate, which gold is denominated in, as well as the increases in the United States key interest rate, as its growth deprives investors of income from investments in gold bullion.
Ekaterina, thank you for the review of the commodity market.
You're welcome, Tahmina.
You watched the weekly review of the foreign and commodity market on ИнстаФорекс TV channel.
With us, Tahmina Salomova
and Ekaterina Stikhina.
Have a great day. Goodbye.
See you soon.